Hey guys, welcome. I am casting this for the second time. Um, Unfortunately, the first time that I casted it, there was an obnoxious audio track I somehow added to it, which was unfortunate. I think it was because I was playing around with voice mod from the Gamecaster app. Excuse me. And that was the issue. But anyway, I decided I'm going to cast directly from the game instead of casting from Capture Age to see how I like it. I was getting a complaint that sometimes moving around was kind of choppy with Capture Age. So hopefully, maybe it's a little bit smoother um, with just using Age of Empires itself. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit as I talk. In the blue, we have Stars RC, who's playing as Bohemians, and the red is myself, Peanut Curse, and I'm also playing as Bohemians. We did not intentionally go Bohemian versus Bohemian. It was a ranked 1v1, and it just happened to work out like that. But this is a pretty fun game, a pretty exciting game, as he uses his TC to weaken the boar. Nice move. I tend to screw that up whenever I try to do that. But, now both of them. But the thing that I enjoy about this one game in particular is that the Bohemians have a certain amount of a lot of different bonuses and perks and everything. And in this map, or this game, you're going to actually get to see quite a few of them. For example, they have a spearmint with 25% more damage. They have unique technologies that allow you to get priests that only cost food. They have Hussite wagons, which are like old-timey tanks. They have well, I might butcher how you say it. It looks like it's Houfnice, but I looked it up on Google, and from what I can tell, it's pronounced more like Houfnice. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to call them Houfnice. So, deleting some wall, getting lumber camps up to maximize efficiency. Another thing is that they get free gold and stone mining upgrades, and they get access to ballistics and chemistry and hand cannoneer in Castle Age, and the blacksmith and monastery, and I think university costs 100 less wood. So, just slow it back down to normal play. So I'm building a second TC. We're both in castle now. I'm going 2 monasteries, trying to secure the relics. It's one of the things you want to do on Arena is get those relics secured, because especially on a 1v1, if it goes long, you want to make sure that you're going to have some kind of access to gold. And he's sending villagers forward. He's been heavy on stone. He currently has, yeah, enough stone for a castle. And my poor monk.
K vašim službám.
Both of them.
Co po mně žádáš?
It's not going to go too well for him as he drops a castle. There's one, and
Ve jménu Hospodina.
there's the other. Rest in peace. They were doing the Lord's work. Let's see if we can get a conversion here. I will say, it's been a while since I've cast just a normal Age of Empires, and there are certain things that I miss about Capture Age, like being able to see which villager or units being targeted by a priest is one of them. Some nice perks to using Capture Age, for sure. And I might go back to it. I'm just trying this out again for a while. One thing I really wish they could add to Capture Age is just let me use the arrow keys to move around on the map. Thank you for your cervix. And the castle goes up, the gate has been blocked. And I know I've said this before, but yeah, these castles are just, that's a good looking castle, beautiful. I love that they actually put some time and effort into producing some good looking buildings for these new civilizations. And he's sending more villagers forward. Looks like he was trying to build or was thinking about building a TC there. Changed his mind, sending more villagers forward. Let's see what he looks like as far as stats go. Short on wood, some food, some gold. 36 population, 32 are villagers. Let's see where I'm at. 48. So significantly more villagers. 48 with 44 of them being villagers. And I think that eco lead is reflected in the score right now. Going really heavy on stone. I don't know if I can see this. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so I can see a villager or two mining. But not all these villagers. That's a lot of villagers on stone.
I know.
10 of them right there. Also, another thing, Age of Empires did an update recently, so I have these huge trees instead of my tiny tree mod. No grid, stuff like that. Things that I meant to enable again before playing or casting this game, and well, unfortunate. So very vanilla. So, oh, another thing, yeah, Capture Age would show me what he's queuing up. Let me see if I change it. There we go, okay. So he's got 3 petards and 3 Hussite wagons. And these Hussite wagons, I mean, they're not extremely deadly, necessarily. But they hold up pretty well to, you know, arrows, pierce armor, stuff like that. So they can go and kind of camp out around TCs and just annoy and harass villagers because they can take a lot of hits. And he's queuing up some more Hussite wagons. And there they go. So what's going to happen next, relatively soon, kind of surprised me. Another thing I just realized is I can't see what technologies he's queuing up either. Okay, I think I'm moving back to Capture Age after this. It's been nice, but I like all the extra features. Just throw in letting me scroll around the map with the arrow keys, and I'd be a happy camper. And look at these villagers go. I can honestly say I was not expecting another castle drop. And I am getting some conversions, unfortunately, on the pikes, it looks like. But, look at all these villagers coming in. I was a little flabbergasted, I'm not gonna lie. A little confused and surprised. Like, this is an all-out kind of a thing. I actually brought my villagers there, idled them so I could build a castle, and kind of got a little delayed, and just long enough for his villagers to get in the way and start building houses. Anything to keep me from being able to build a castle of my own. Very unfortunate. So I'm going to have to build my castle further back as I run away, trying to avoid losing a lot of villagers. And this is a Bohemian on Bohemian action. I mean, you've got these tanks, these Hussite wagons, rolling around in my base. Some red, some blue. As I try and get this second castle up quickly. Trying to get some wagon numbers up. got 7 there. I am about a third of the way up to Imperial Age, and unfortunately for him, he has not even clicked up yet. I don't think he has the resources yet either, actually. Yeah, he doesn't. So he's sitting on 61 pop, excuse me now. 52 of them are villagers, compared to 67 pop and 55 villagers. So pretty close, actually. And unfortunately, my eco is relatively, you know, been messed up a little bit. You know, they're standing around, they're wasting time, unfortunately. So far, what he's been doing has been pretty good. But I think what he should have done is really prioritized trying to get some farms back home, and he did there. He did some, but maybe pull some off of gold even. And really get these numbers up. Okay, there we go. Good for him. Getting some farm numbers up. I've got 20 farmers right now, and he's got up to 15 now. So he's leveling it out a little bit, which is good for him. But I'm in Imperial Age now, and he hasn't clicked up yet. And that's going to be a problem for him, because I've got 2 castles and they are both going to be making trebs. Pretty soon you're gonna see I don't know if it was, I keep forgetting to change back to myself. Yeah, getting some monks now. Got a shrub out, got another shrub out. And I have to admit, it was pretty smart on his part to add in some mangonels, and even the rams were kind of unexpected, because as unlikely as it might seem, the Hussite wagons' weakness is actually to, well, monks is one thing, but also siege. And unfortunately, oh, that hurt. You're going to see this a couple times, unfortunately, but I get a conversion on a Hussite wagon. But what did I lose? 3 monks. Don't put them that close together, guys. But yeah, these rams are going to come in here, and they're going to start chasing my Hussite wagons around. Thankfully, I have the Wagenburg unique tech, which makes them a little faster, but a treb goes down, Hussite wagon goes down, and I've got to try and repair my trebs. But it's too late for that castle. And that castle goes down. That siege workshop goes down. And he's going to have to run. I don't know why he... I mean, that's pretty dangerous, trapping that many villagers in there. I don't know if he loses any. Oh, there's one. Like I said, these aren't particularly dangerous in low numbers. Kind of inaccurate fire. But they do push the villagers back. And he's retreating to build some more siege workshops. But now the siege will continue with trebuchets trying to take out the second castle. And he's in Imperial Age now. Researching conscription. Interesting. I think I would have gone for a trub first, maybe. And he's sending more to stone. Wow. Oh, getting some off of gold. Sending them to stone as well. That's a lot of idle villagers. Yeah, let's get those guys back to work. His eco is 64 villagers currently. Mine is 61. So the ecos are pretty neck and neck. Obviously the score is a little tilted in my favor because of the buildings that have been taken out. And he's using a lot of resources to repair this castle because these 2 trebs are just hammering away, and soon it'll be a third. gets a treb out, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, at this point, you have to ask yourself, is it worth repairing? Maybe build one further back, because that castle goes down. And a beautiful castle, beautiful animation. Lost a villager there as well. But look at that. A decent amount of Hussite wagons. Not a unit that you see all the time, especially on ranked 1v1s. Arena, a little bit more, yes. But I'm thinking, you know, he's got these siege workshops. Actually, I don't know if I can see them. Yeah, I guess I can at this time, but I will see them eventually. And realize that I'm going to need some kind of answer if he continues to build siege like he did in my base. Because those rams and mangonels and then later onagers, that's a counter to the Hussite wagon. So I don't want to just commit all the way to Hussite wagons. And I don't mind having monks. I did get the Hussite Reform unique technology, which makes the priest only cost food. But I know I need to have some other units as well. So initially I considered getting hand cannoneers, but we shall see, because I don't think I build any of them actually, as I pick up one of those last relics. Yep. And I think at the end of the game I had 4,000 or 5,000 gold just for relics alone, which, you know, comes in handy, especially if you're building a lot of gold intensive units. A little bit of a lull here. I'm trying to stabilize my economy, get up production buildings, cranking out monks, trash monks, food monks from 3 monasteries here. And kind of exploring a little bit too with the Hussite wagon, see what's going on. He's going to have to fall back because that TC is going to go down. I think I misclicked that treb. I don't remember sending that treb out there on purpose. And the onagers are gonna do some work on, on these Hussite wagons. Oh, hurts to see. It really does. That treb's down, several Hussite wagons. And those rams even clearing up 2 more. And he's building some stables as well. So to show you how often I use monks, I forgot that when you convert a monk or convert a ram with a monk, it has to stand next to the ram. I was not expecting that. And so, oh Lord have mercy. All those monks for 1 Hussite wagon, which goes down immediately afterwards. Thank goodness these only cost 100 food apiece, because if that had cost 100 gold, that would have hurt a whole lot more. Thankfully though, they're pretty easy to accumulate when they only cost food. And I think he must have misclicked these as well, because I mean that's kind of just a waste, honestly. Let's see, eco-wise, I've got 89 villagers, 113 total population. He's got 90 villagers, so one more, and 111. So he actually has the population and villager lead by a small amount. Getting some farm numbers up. Has a castle back here, smart, more secure. Has gold and wood on both of these town centers. I expanded out here to the left side, getting some stone and some gold, as well as taking these resources. And as you can see, I've got mostly just monks, Hussite wagons, some trebs, and I have some bombard cannons while I research the Houfnice Houfnice technology. And these were in case I wanted to build hand cannoneers. Oh, and there's the light cap taking out my scout finally. So he's got the capture ram upgrade, the siege, or not, excuse me, just the onager upgrade, and the Hussite wagons with some light cav. So at this point I realized that he is going for light cav and decide that I need to be pumping out some halbs or pikes at this time, soon to be halbs, because not only do the halbs do well against the light cav, they'll also do well against the rams, and we have a 25% additional bonus damage. So why not? Protecting my villagers here. Like I said, they're not extremely deadly, but in a a decent number. What is that? 11 of them. They can push things back, and they will delay or deny these archery ranges. And look at them, here they are. Oh. I'm sorry, these guys are really cool looking. Wait till you see what they're capable of doing. Right now, that's 11 of them. As more continue to come out, 3 siege workshops, getting some more barracks up, and having to pull back here actually, because the light cav siege ram onager push has arrived. Kind of an unusual unit combination, but it's working. And these bombard cannons, I was a little ballsy, I guess. Didn't see the need to protect them as much as I should have. And I mean, when you think of light cav, you think of them as a counter to priests, but whenever you have almost completely fully upgraded monks, I've probably got like, I don't know, 7 or 8 technologies for these monks, and they're in this mass, they do alright. And they will take out these onagers. That's another thing I love about bombard cannons and just and Houfnices, is that they are a great counter to onagers and even to rams as well. And these halbs, they are going to push back these rams, as well as take out the light cav. See how many Houfnices I have. 17 Houfnices right now. And let's just look at the stats on one of these guys. 55 attack with 13 range right now. Wow, that is impressive. And to have this many of them, I don't know if I've ever made them before this game actually. Actually, I take that back. I think I did on a couple of unranked games, but not in a ranked game, because it's a significant investment to go into. But I feel like it was a good counter to several of the things that he has, and it's going to clear up these production buildings. I mean, it's literally taking down the production buildings faster than you could build them. Here comes one of my favorite parts of the game. As cheesy as it might seem, but these 17 Houfnices are going to one-shot, yes, one-shot, at TC. That was cool. I don't care who you are. Stars RC, I'm sorry. That is just, wow. And this castle is it's melting. Like a hot knife through butter. It goes down. And like that, things are kind of rapidly deteriorating for stars. He's still trying though. He's got 4 archery ranges over here. Another one actually down there. And he's going to start trying to produce some hand cannoneers, but it's just going to be too little too late. He's got some farms coming up here. He actually did invest into the Houfnice upgrade himself. I don't know if I would have. I don't know if that was the right call necessarily. But I can respect it. And he's got 5 of them already. Destroyed a farm there. But like, how awesome is it to be able to see not only most of the unique techs, or if not all, maybe all of them, and unique units from the Bohemians, but also and this many of them. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. We got some friendly fire going on here. We've got light cav being taken out by Houfnices. Houfnices attacking Houfnices. Oh. And that was it. So after the game, I mentioned to him that I might cast this game to YouTube just because of how fun it was, and how many different unique units and technologies got to be used, and perks and bonuses from the Bohemians. And he was actually very friendly, very cordial, and went and subscribed to my page. So I told him to be on the lookout for this video, and who knows, maybe we'll have a rematch or play together sometime, who knows. But yeah, this is it. Bohemians versus Bohemians ranked 1v1 on Arena. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed making it for you guys. Alright, till next time.